Good morning Year 5, welcome to your Wednesday virtual maths lesson, and we're going to be continuing with area. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing rectangles with an area already given. So once again we'll just do a small recap before we begin so that we're all on the right page. So yes, we're drawing rectangles with a given area. Here is a rectangle. It has a length of 10 centimetres and a width of 6 centimetres, and we know the formula for working out the area of rectangles, is length multiplied by width. So we would do 10 multiplied by 6, which we all know very well, equals 60 centimetres squared. Well, it equals 60, and then the area of this rectangle is 60 centimetres squared. So your instruction on today's worksheet might be something like draw a rectangle with an area of 24 centimetres squared. So I've just flipped this formula around so that we know it would be length multiplied by width equals area. So what we're looking for is something or a number multiplied by a number equals 24 centimetres squared. So this is where we need to think of factors of 24. Can anyone remember what a factor is? So bearing in mind a number multiplied by a number equals 24, can you remember what a factor is? Very good, if you got this correct, and don't worry if not, here's your reminder. So factors are the numbers you multiply to get another number. So for example, the most simple one, 1 multiplied by 24 equals 24. So 1 and 24 are factors of 24. Now, can you think of the other factors of 24? Pause the video here. Think of the multiplication facts you know. What multiplied by what equals 24? I've listed them all on the next slide, but pause the video here. See if you can remember all the multiplication facts that give you an answer of 24. Okay, so here we have it. Here are the multiplication facts that give us an answer of 24. So we have 6 multiplied by 4 equals 24. We have 8 multiplied by 3 equals 24. We have 12 multiplied by 2 to give us 24. And then we have 24 multiplied by 1 gives us 24. So now you can see at the top in red, we know the formula for area is length multiplied by width equals area. So all you need to do is create rectangles. So the first one, for example, would have a length of 6 centimetres and a width of 4 centimetres, and you then know the area of the rectangle you've drawn is 24 centimetres squared. Now, with this example of an area of 24 centimetres squared, I've drawn the rectangles for these on the next slide in a video, so you can have a look at that. Okay, so now that I've worked out all the multiplication facts that I need to give the answer of 24, I can now go ahead and draw rectangles with an area of 24 centimetres squared. So my first one, I've written them all on the top corner of my page so that I don't forget. Apologies if that's backwards. So I'm going to do a rectangle. So I know that 6 multiplied by 4 equals 24. So I'm going to draw a rectangle with a length of 6 centimetres. There we go. And a width of 4 centimetres. I'm also going to label the length as 6 centimetres and 4. So I know that this rectangle has an area of 24 centimetres squared. Then I'm going to move on to my next one. I've done 8 multiplied by 3, so I'm going to do a rectangle with a length of 8 centimetres, a width of 3 centimetres, and again I'm going to label the length as 8 centimetres, the width as 3 centimetres, and I'm going to put in the middle 24 centimetres squared. Then I'll move on to the next one. 12 multiplied by 2 we know equals 24, so I'll do a length of 12, a width of 2, again I'm going to label the length and the width, and then in the middle I've decided to put my last one. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be 24 centimetres in length, 1 centimetre in width. Let's see if that worked. Again, I'll label. So the instruction was draw a rectangle with an area of 24 centimetres squared. And there we have it. We've done 4 rectangles, all with an area of 24 centimetres squared. So when you come to do your worksheet and it says, for example, draw a rectangle with an area of 18 centimetres squared, you now know exactly what to do. Okay, Year 5, it's now over to you. You have a worksheet with a number of questions saying things like draw a rectangle of an area of 18 centimetres squared, or draw a square with an area of 16 centimetres squared. And you know that all you need to do is think back in your brain for the multiplication facts that give you the area that I've provided you. So, for example, if it said draw a rectangle with an area of 18 centimetres squared, you know, simplest one, 18 multiplied by 1 equals 18. So you would draw a rectangle with a length of 18 centimetres and a width of 1 centimetre, and then you would have drawn a rectangle with an area of 18 centimetres squared. Good luck, and looking forward to seeing your work.